Anarchy was the #1 player from Newfoundland who now lives in South Carolina as part of the Winthrop University school team. It's a college in South Carolina that is big into the Smash Bros. Ultimate, like the collegiate scene, and he just won Redshift Singularity. He's a Greninja main, arguably one of the best ones in the world, and we're going to be watching two of his sets. First off, versus Lima in winter semifinals, and then second off, grand finals versus Jackal, who he actually double eliminated in bracket. He also did beat East, but I'm not showing my mean brawler players lose. What do you think I am? Lima is also going to the same school, Winthrop, as the Texas transplant to South Carolina, and just for the record, before this, it was 4-13 in Lima's favor, so quite favorable. Of course, Anarchy, no slouch himself. He is 68th in the world from the Lumi rank last season, so very good player, just under basically the top 50. So let us go into game one. Bayo Greninja seems really intricate, I feel like, for both, because you are able to get a lot of big hits if you are Greninja. I don't know how super tight his combos are, but I don't know how you deal with the camping on either end, because Bayo doesn't have great ground burst options, which is basically what Greninja is going to be doing. Just like the dash back seems impossible to deal with, but I guess probably just the damage output overall is better for Bayo. So okay, gets the down tilt. No double jump right now on Anarchy, but Bayo not really going to go off stage. There's not enough time to set up anything. Yeah, the ABK trades with a fair, but that's going to be good damage for Anarchy. There's, okay, up air, there's the bats within. Oh, I thought it was going to just be an up tilt up B since you were already on platform, but I mean, fast faller nature of Greninja means that you can SDI down out of a lot of combos, and even if you're going to take the full damage, you're not going to die. Okay, yeah, Lima just retreating to the end. You don't want to mess with it, and gets the footstool downer at the end there. And gets down tilt into side B, double side B, good SDI in by Anarchy. No double jump for, oh no, there was a double jump. I thought I saw the double jump side B, that was my bad. This definitely seems like it's going to be a slower paced game. I mean, Bayo in general can kind of slow the game down and hope that your opponent overextends. Anarchy though, again, very, very committed to the patient play style. I mean, as Greninja, you kind of have to be sometimes, because it's just like, what else are you going to do in some matchups? Down tilt, up smash, but doesn't get the sweet spot, gets the sour spot instead, so no kill, so we do have the first stock still. I love the down smash on the attempted delayed ledge grab. I'm assuming that hits. Yeah, that's going to be a Nair edge guard. You've got to be very careful using these side Bs off stage, but that one working out. Oh, gets the roll read. Lima, very smart. The roll off ledge, roll once you are on stage is going to be the stock for Lima. How does Anarchy answer back? Gonna bait the air dodge there. Up B, can't, oh no, still a double jump. I thought he used it. Okay, but gets the landing lag fair there. So you are going to get that forward air in return, even game. I'm assuming Greninja gets to short hop Nair or full hop Nair, which without a shield like that, I think Anarchy actually did it a little early. Maybe the too good of a jump that Greninja has makes it difficult. I'm assuming you would have to short hop, because the full hop simply is too fast. Okay, ABK, but no punish there. There's a back air. Can't do it from that range. Oh, tried to get a landing Nair on like a whiffed down tilt or something, but Lima did up tilt, which caught him. That's going to be so much damage. You should be alive though. So 110 to 37. This is the hard part though, because how does Greninja do anything without the threat of witch time, right? Like shurikens are hard. You can't really do your landing arrow, so you're just going to have to find a random dash attack, but it just seems like Lima is really good at not letting that happen. Ooh, that could have been a punish, but Anarchy didn't expect Lima to not land on platform, which was obviously a mistake. Tried to read the dive kick to the right, but Lima does it to the left. I actually really, really like this side B attempt. Yeah, because if he dove kick to the left, or sorry, to the right, this might have connected, or maybe just a normal fall. I'm not 100% sure exactly what he was trying to cover, but it was still very close. Nice parrying, just gonna take center because he knows that there's no punish there. Doesn't want to get like messed up, crossed up on the down tilt or something. Falls out, so gonna take a little bit less damage. Okay, gets a Nair. Ooh, tried to read a double jump there. I don't blame him, but I mean, Bayos are rarely going to double jump out of hit stun just because they lose a lot of their recovery resources if they end up getting hit out of it, so. Like, obviously you have to do it sometimes, but it's definitely the least common, I feel like, by far. That's the dash attack. No, doesn't get a jump forward on this double jump. If he jumped forward here, that was absolutely a combo and potentially would have been the kill with max rage. That would have done a lot. But yeah, just double jumps in place. So the first hit of up air misses, so he's able to bats within the later hitbox. Neither character really able to deal with the camping of the other, so that's why we see this game be so slow. I mean, it's been, what, 4+ minutes and both players are still at their second stock. Side B almost clipping Lima, has to be careful in those positions. Forward air. Not going to be the stock, but obviously death percent for both players. Yeah, that F tilt even will kill, so... Ooh, nice pivot grab there. Up throw, not going to be it quite yet, but next one probably will. Just trying to get any sort of messed up recovery with that up B. The pivot grab not going to work there. Nice jump. Lima was looking for an air dodge to jab, but not going to get it. 201%. This is the Bayo, right? Like sometimes Bayo kills you at 60, and sometimes she doesn't kill you until 200. Greninja, not a heavy character, and that's going to be a trade of stocks actually. Dash attack with forward air. So that is again an even game. We got about 2 minutes left on the clock. Okay, dash attack back air, so gonna be the slight lead for Anarchy, which again, as we get closer to time, that might be a factor. Granted, Bayo does so much damage, I would not be comfortable with a % lead against her, just because you can suddenly just super die. Trying to mess up the recovery with the Hydro Pump, not going to. I mean, when Bayo has so many resources, you're not gonna mess up your triple jump because of the, you know, the up B, so... Oh, dash attack barely whiffing there. Ground up B for Lima. That's going to be a punish. Drag down. No, Tech Chase was so scared of the dash, or sorry, the get up attack, which I don't blame him for. That is good damage by Lima. So now we have, I don't know who wins what games. So, you know, this we could be watching a 7-minute game, or sorry, a 6-minute game to just go to game 2 with Lima up 1. That's always the most demoralizing thing. When a game is like this and then you lose, you're just like, I did all that effort. I could have just run in and lose in 2 minutes and I would have had more mental stamina. Oh, that up tilt falls out a little bit, but again, SDI down going to be the key there. 20% differential. Are we seeing a timeout? I mean, this could very well be a timeout. I mean, Greninja doesn't do a ton of damage in his combos, like, you know, enough to do 18. That Nair didn't even hit. Wow. Has to just get a turnaround down tilt out of shield, I think, is the better option. And yeah, he's just running into Lima a lot because this time is getting closer. He's, you know, being a bit aggressive, which is leading to Lima to get free hits, which makes the lead even bigger. That's always like the hard part about being down in time. You're like, well, I need to hit you, but if I try to hit you, then you're going to hit me, and then I really need to hit you. Oh, turns around the up B. I did not realize that up B by Lima was facing towards the right, so that is going to be an up B side B into a cheeky little back air. I love that, and it wasn't a true combo, but I mean, Anarchy trying to jump out, which I don't blame him for. So that is going to be 1-0 for Lima in a 6.5-minute game. Game 2 going to go to the same stage, and you know, for Anarchy, I feel like he just needs to be a little bit more confident in his punishes. There was a couple times he could get like dash attacks, and he was like, oh, but I don't want to be wrong, and I don't want to dash attack shield. Whereas I feel like sometimes you just have to commit and know that the amount of time you have is good enough. Ooh, the F tilt not working out either. And yeah, that Nair is super safe. If there's no extra special lag, you are not getting anything. Up air. Up air, but again, bats within. Up tilt, up B. This could be the stock. Yes, it is. Again, getting hit. That's why I expected Lima to do that on the game 1, because he got the up tilt and then went for like double up air, but maybe the percents were just a little different. And this is the hard part, I feel like. If you are down a stock and you are Greninja, I don't know how you aggress onto Bayo hard enough to, like, this is a big lead too. It's not even like, oh, I can just get like the one hit and then lead to a kill. Trying to hit the air dodge, because I mean, Bayos will air dodge out of hits on most of the time because of that frame 1 bats within. Down tilt forward smash. Is there a double jump on Lima? I don't. Yeah, there is. Okay. I thought he did a ledge hop, but he might have done ledge hop witch twist. Yeah, just more damage for Lima. Uh-oh, missed the tech. Ooh, this is a good edge guard opportunity for Lima. Gets the stock, and then side B, double jump. Yeah, you're dead. That is a 3-stock to 1-stock lead. Very different. Very, very different from that game 1. So at least this one's going fast, you know? Ooh, tried to get a cheeky combo, did Lima. Oh my goodness, that would have been insane. Forward smash that, yeah, he basically had to recover that way because he did use the side B and the dive kick. But if that hit, it would have been dive kick into probably up air, double jump fair or something like that, or like witch twist up air fair or something. So it would have been nasty, but still, entire stock lead. That is totally that's a totally fine risk to go for if you are Lima. The fair gonna miss there, but still, you are up a stock and 50 against a character with not the most explosive offense. Again, in general, I would say Greninja has a fairly explosive offense, but not against a character with a frame 1 air dodge. You do see Lima still taking his time, doesn't want to be hyper aggressive for no reason. Ledge slip side B, not going to work. Tech by Lima. We have scary pressure, but yeah, Bayo just able to defuse it. Yeah, saw the up smash, so just gets out of it. Down tilt up smash isn't even going to be the kill, and that's a side B, not going to work out. And we do now have Bayo living a lot longer than you would expect. I mean, I can't believe that down tilt didn't work, actually. Gets the air dodge, and like the double jump and the air dodge were both red there, and that is going to be a potential edge guard for Lima. Not going to get the whole thing, but able to dissuade the edge guard, or sorry, the counter edge guard with a down smash from Anarchy. So Lima lives to see another day. 131 right now, but the forwarder gets the kill, so we are on last stock situation, which this happened like a whole 2.5 minutes faster than the last time. Dash attack. I mean, Anarchy can make the comeback. I mean, Bayo's do SD randomly. Forward throw, just going to ledge trap, trying to get any percent with that shuriken. Try to get a counter spike. That would have been awesome, but not going to hit it there. Oh, scary position. You got to get this punish here. Yeah, trying to get an air hit. You have to go for the ground hit there and just, like, be correct. And that's going to be forward throw all the way at the edge. Is that going to be the kill? Yes, it is. Lima up to a crazy lead at the beginning, and then was just able to do enough to solid out the game at the end. So, I mean, Anarchy wins this, which means he has to go into a reverse 3-0 on one of the best players in the world. Really recent major winner, I believe that was in January. So, like, either the beginning of January or the end of December. So, either way, Lima has won a major recently, is the strongest player at Winthrop. I would believe second would be Peebnut. Again, crazy stacked, lineup, and Anarchy definitely one of the most stacked players there. But how do you beat your senpai? How do you beat? It seems like not necessarily a rough matchup, but just an awkward matchup. Obviously, how do you beat someone with a huge winning record on you? And that is the story that Anarchy has to do right now at Redshift. No punish there. Yeah, Anarchy's being a little too careful, I feel like. Like the dash backs can't get hit by ABK anyway unless you're super close to them because of the fact that it angles slightly upward. So I do feel that Anarchy is being a little bit too passive in positioning and maybe needs to be a little bit closer so he still can get those punishes. Like there he saw the side B, so he dashes back a second time, but I feel like you don't necessarily need to do double dash back for the most part. Yeah, trying to read the air dodge, but there, Lima double jumping out. No punish. Was scared of the witch time. Ooh, gets the landing nair, but nothing more. No punish because the slide through Greninja, which is crazy. Yeah, trying to up smash through on some landing pressure because Lima has been landing on him with nairs, but not going to get it. Beautiful landing fair. Lima doesn't get onto the platform though, so Anarchy will live this. Uh-oh, witch twisted on the platform afterwards. Yeah, again, that SDI down so good. Down tilt fair not going to work because that frame one. Trying to read an air dodge, doesn't get it, but still Anarchy in the driver's seat, up about 24%. Almost get that fair in the neutral get up, which would have been the stock absolutely. There's dash attack. Dive kick from Lima though. It's so hard to like catch Bayo that often in disadvantage because she has so many options. Very patient neutral by both players, but Anarchy got the nair, not going to be the kill, not even getting it a little bit of percent with that Hydro Pump. Ledge trap, is he going to be able to get it? Yeah, you have to respect the ABK. I feel like at some point, like, it is just a better option when you are ledge trapping Bayo straight up. I'm just going to wait till she grabs ledge. To just, like, stand here and crouch. Because, like, if she jumps or, like, ledge hops and then, like, lands here, that's going to be a read regardless. But I feel like it's not worth it to be close to get, like, drop off ABK'd or immediate, like, side beat or something like that. So I feel like you just have to be, you know, like, slightly, like, at roll distance, basically, and then try to cover everything on the ground. That's an option, and then try, you know, to, if they do a ledge hop or a ledge jump, you have to read the disadvantage, which, again, is difficult, but I feel like that's the best bet. This up throw shouldn't kill, but the next one might. Doesn't get the forward air either. Again, trying to get any extra damage with these Hydro Pumps. Finally does. It's the ABK as well with it. Not going to get far enough away that it actually, you know, prevents Lima from recovering. Very scary game here. Again, we have the 2.5 minutes first stock, basically, so this game, once again, can go to timeout. Doesn't get the fair 2, though, so not going to get a jab or a grab, but the up tilt into back air will be the first stock for Lima. That is the difficult part about Bayo, is if they're playing super patient, how do you close out that stock? And Anarchy right now, unable to, gets the back air, but with no rage, that's not going to kill. In Lima knowing that any of those nairs can lead to a potential up throw here? No, not even. 164. Again, that lack of rage really hurting Anarchy right now. Nair going to lead to side B, which is going to be good damage for Lima. Even if it's not going to be a kill, that's still like, what, 40% or something like that. Tried to get up tilt, and he got up smash, so that is going to be a missed combo there by Lima. Uh-oh, we're going to be extra damage with that witch twist. Yes, but not going to be the kill, and again, getting an up tilt, but still 179. Again, Greninja does have the same issue as Bayo. Sometimes you kill really early with down tilt up smash, but sometimes you just have to get kills with things like up throw and forward throw, and that's really hard to do against a player as slippery as Lima. Up air from below ledge won't even get the kill either, barely even sent to the bubble. Y'all know what I mean when I say bubble, right? I'm not saying like I mean like the magnifying glass, but I've just called it bubble for forever. Unable to get this kill right now. Dude, look at this passive play by Lima. Does he SD this game? Because this is looking really dominant. Like, how do you hit someone doing this? Well, you get a nair randomly the time they get aggressive, so that is going to be 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, which is not a lot, and Anarchy has to take the lead here. Lima getting into ABK, so going to extend this lead. Doesn't get the final hit though, so Anarchy going to be in a good position to punish this. Yes, does with the forward air, but misses the dash attack input, I'm pretty sure. And just going to keep Lima at the ledge, maybe hoping to get a Hydro Pump or some type of like near edge early kill. That's what I'm talking about with the crouch. That's exactly what I was saying, right? With this position. Just like staying under plat and crouching is just like your best bet oftentimes. Like, yeah, like it's not worth it to do anything else. So gets the dash attack into double up air, which is going to be good. And then you can catch Lima pretty high. I mean, Greninja's jumps are crazy. Look at that. So one more hit, if you're that high, can be the stock. Tried to get the double jump fair there, but not going to. And suddenly we have a very close game. Reads the double jump because he doesn't want to air dodge there because it's the easier hit. And Anarchy knowing that on the level 3 mix up there. So we do have Anarchy in the lead after being down this entire game because of a crazy stock. Low key all off of that crouching ledge trap position. Lima trying to get a spot dodge read, not going to get it, but the up tilt back air, not going to kill across the stage, not enough rage. And honestly, I thought Anarchy was at like 160, so I was like, oh, that's super dead. But no, only at like 130. And now Anarchy's the one that gets to run away, and how can Bayonetta aggress? Same kind of tricks that Lima does with these footstool down airs and stuff, just going to down air, stall in the middle of the stage, and if he can get a punish, cool, and if not, he's just going to run away. Down tilt into up smash, not going to be it. Going to get some damage, though, from the bats within, so we do have a little bit more of a percent lead, but either way, Anarchy trying to close out this game. He does not want to play for this timeout. Knowing how scary Lima is and how much damage Bayonetta can get in general. I love the Lima's different edge traps. They are so good, even if they didn't work there. I love that he goes off stage to try to bait people into doing things like neutral get upping and stuff. And now you kind of see Lima flailing just a little bit because you are going to need a lot more percent. Not more percent now, but you're going to need more percent after taking that stock. But Anarchy just playing, hey, I don't even want to get hit. Down, dash back into up air because Lima attacked out, and that is going to be a game from Anarchy. Again, a 2 stock after he was down so much at the beginning of that game. So great stuff by him. Lima just going to run it back to small battlefield, just being like, hey, well, I just won't have a really, you know, explosive second stock that I die super early. So that's all I need. Which, like, technically correct, but how can you do that when Anarchy is just playing so good? Gets the short hop nair on that witch twist. That's what I was talking about earlier. Double up air. The advantage for Anarchy has to exist at all. And it is, again, it's really hard to. I'm not blaming him necessarily because, I mean, I've played Lima. It's really hard to hit Lima basically all the time. But ooh, gets a pivot grab up throw. Not going to get the full hop up air though, so not going to be more. And again, Greninja doesn't have the best out of shield option, so you can't just be like a simple like, oh, I'm just going to whatever out of shield to just get 10% over and over again when Bayo's landing. Like, the Greninja doesn't have access to that. I love the crouching and neutral just to deny the ABK pressure. Gets the up air after the dive kick, or sorry, to interrupt the dive kick. Doesn't get the turnaround down tilt though. So difficult. Ooh, gets the air dodge. Lima on top of it right now, but can he take the stock? No, he doesn't, and doesn't hit the neutral get up. Tried to get the up smash read on the platform. Doesn't end up doing so though. Up tilt back air will be the kill there. So Lima up the stock and Anarchy kind of breathing in the player cam knowing, okay, well, I gotta just do this again, no problem. The way Lima waits is absolutely terrifying. He just waits for so many different options, and it is just, when it works, it just looks so good. And it's just scary even if it's not exactly working. Gets the punish there. That's what I'm talking about. You just have to go up and get the punish, even if you are not sure if it's going to hit. I mean, worst case, you get hit by ABK, which was out of shield, but you really need to get those hits. You need to get the potential options for even, you know, trying to get those early kills, because you cannot let Lima live until like 190 every single stock. Dash tag back air, tried to get something, but just going to go for the uppy. Yeah, maybe footstool out of shield down air would work. I don't know if that, I'm pretty sure it's a combo. So maybe that's kind of like what Anarchy needs to do to optimize this matchup in terms of, because that's like the only issue that I can really see is like, oh yeah, the lack of out of shield means that like Bayo can just kind of jump all over you, and if you aren't preemptively doing things like nair and back air, it can be really hard to dissuade that, but only down 9%, which isn't bad. You have run off ABK, you've got to be passive in that position, unfortunately. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Could have been maybe like an out of shield down air. There, again, with footstool specifically. Gets the ledge jump, not going to be the guaranteed combo, and Lima does air dodge that time. No punish, just going to take center. Anarchy technically up about 7%, not a big enough lead to really matter, but, you know, you kind of just are like, okay, well, I was down, he got first stock, and now I'm technically winning, so, you know, you are still in the game. You definitely feel in the game when this type of stuff is going on. Going to be good damage for Lima, of course. Classic Bayo, like 25%, no issue combo. Anarchy gonna jump out. It's really hard to read those full hops against Greninja just because his jumps are so good. Up tilt into nothing, doesn't get the up air. And Lima rolling, doesn't want to get caught in shield and get out of shield grabbed. by Greninja. Gets the air dodge, but no hit, was too close to start forward air, and Nair wasn't going to do enough, so just decides to just, hey, I'm going to take center. Up tilt, up air, going to be the stock? No, doesn't cross up, so Lima is able to DI correctly and survive. Again, trying to bait an option, same things that Lima was doing for the ledge trap, and gets the drag down with the up air in that position. Beautiful stuff by Anarchy, and is able to catch Lima unaware, not ready, which I don't blame him for. That was a very hard thing to be ready for. But just beautiful stuff by him, and gets the down smash for the stock lead. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left, so probably not going to see a timeout. You know, I don't even think we're going to see Anarchy play for the timeout, but still he can play a little bit more passive just because he knows he has the lead. Up tilt back air, going to send him off stage though. Can Lima get this return kill? No, beautiful recovery so far. Nice tech. We're still not out of it. There we are. And Lima still gets more, but this is going to be a punish. Or no, Lima's just going to go to ledge, of course. Yeah. My bad. My bad thinking Bayo was vulnerable in any position ever. I'm sorry. Up throw, doesn't get an air dodge read. Not really going to get hit. I love the delay there by Lima to try to hit the platform. Doesn't get a backer, though, or a kill hit. That was just going to be an up air for option coverage. That forward throw will kill, though. So we do have last stock. 39% is pretty decent damage for Greninja. Obviously, Bayo does a lot on every hit, so it's not a comfortable lead at all. And yeah, you're just going to have to avoid those ABKs, right? Stay very grounded. Crouch on the ground if you're too close. Gets a back air, but not going to be more than just a down tilt because it was very, very a tip. Mashes the back air out of there. Trying to get anti-airs with this up tilt for Lima, just like jumping around him. Gets the full hop read with the up B. That is going to be good damage for Lima, but air dodge is back, so now Anarchy has center stage. Gets the weak Nair. Is that just going to kill? Oh my god, that just straight up killed. I did not think that was going to kill. It was what, at like, I mean, if you're, it's like half charged at like 70, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. But that was such a good weak Nair by Anarchy. That was beautiful, and gets the, of course, missed tech there. Would have hit tech in place. Probably would have honestly even hit tech to the left at that spacing. So we do have a game 5 situation here. The reverse 3-0 is looming and happens because I'm covering Anarchy. So obviously he wins the set. Lima versus Anarchy, the Winthrop. Just such strong players. Peanut, I forget if Peanut made top 8, but either way, at least 2 of the top 8, especially the 2 of the top 8 winners side. Ooh, beautiful air dodge read. Sorry, we're Winthrop players, being Anarchy and Lima, and you know, they're just duking it out here in the winner semis to make top 8, or sorry, to make winners finals. Okay, gets the punish there, goes for the double backer because he hasn't all set, and is he gonna get punished for it? No, not quite. That was a lot there, I'm sorry, chat. Both players are playing so careful and disadvantage. Honestly, in neutral as well, neither player wants to get opened up because the advantage for Anarchy has been surprisingly good. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of times that Lima can just kind of run away, but, you know, the times where Lima gets trapped in slightly awkward positions, Anarchy has been capitalizing, so very close game, but within 5%, gets the back air to shield so fast there. I mean, ABK does have a good amount of hit stop on shield. Hit stop, hit lag, all the same thing, and getting an advantage there with another back air, pushing Lima to the ledge, and again, not getting reversaled on ledge, which is so important. Staying on the ground as well, does not want to get beat. Nope, ABK'd. I've been so good at not calling it BDK. Okay, I love, again, another drag down, but Lima was ready that time, especially it was more hits, so it was a little easier to react to, and Lima was kind of right on that witch twist, but the backwards hitbox of it a little bit lacking, so dash attack doesn't get the forwarder, but is going to be an up air, so still good position for Anarchy. No double jump. Yeah, he had to go for the air dodge, but Anarchy just didn't want to mess with it. Going to be some good damage for Lima. Not going to be a kill, though. Again, very hard to kill fast fallers on death combos unless you're getting them off stage. And again, jumping in that position is so risky. SDIing away on that final up B, so still going to be a live up tilt backer, though Lima will take the first stock game 5, but literally in both games that Anarchy has won, I'm pretty sure in every game period, Lima has been in the lead. Maybe, I don't remember game 2, actually. Oh no, game 1 was like super even. I don't remember. And yeah, does not want to hit a button. Down tilt into up smash, still working on a character as light as Bayo is honestly insane, but only 18% down, which is not a lot. Gets a Nair there. Nair backer going to be solid damage. Is down about 25%, but that's nothing that you can't come back from pretty easily, especially at these mid percents, where you just get like dash attack and double up air or something like that. And that's going to be a whiff punish on the heel slide, so 55%, only 8% of a lead now for Bayo. And again, that shielding there that just doesn't want to get hit by BDK off of ledge is so important. That is like the main way that Bayo gets her damage in reversal positions. Doesn't get the Nair landing on platform because Lima doesn't land on platform. He's playing disadvantage so well, but Anarchy just needs one, you know, read or one reaction to just open Lima up and take this lead back. Dash attack, doesn't get the up air. I don't know if the full hop was necessary, but the short hop would have extended the combo if it worked. doesn't get the dash attack on the ledge jump because Lima did neutral get up there, but he's trying to read these options, which is going to make him a little bit more susceptible to reversals. So we're going to see how that plays out. Oh, gets the up smash on the landing there for Lima. So yeah, had to air dodge there. This is a very scary position for Lima. You are at death percent. Anarchy is not quite. That's going to be dash attack up air. That should be the stock. No, SDI's down to make sure that no matter what, Lima was as low as possible, regardless of cross up or not. Nice empty land grab there by Lima. Beautiful stuff, but still only has Anarchy at now about 90% after this forward throw. So if he doesn't get back aired here, he should be fine. Down tilt into forward air, just straight up gonna combo. Maybe a different ledge option was, or sorry, escape option was picked, but I'm pretty sure that is just a combo at certain percents. So now Anarchy has the stock lead. That's gonna be forward air, big open up here, makes Lima air dodge. Still a bunch of pressure right now, but you can't overextend, otherwise you're just gonna get up tilt back aired, and Anarchy knows this, ends up playing passive. The down air not working. It actually popped up between the hitbox of the falling down air and then the landing hitbox, which is of course the strong one. Anarchy trying to extend this lead at all. Lima does dive kick right in front of him, so that's going to be some more damage for Anarchy. Rolls towards center because, again, even if he gets hit, it is less likely that he will die. He basically has to get hit by back air and or a smash attack to be last stock, and now it is last stock. This is just the first set, y'all. Ooh, the third hit of the fair missing, so Lima not going to get a bigger combo. That back air by Anarchy is going to give him all the stage back, and again, just like he's being really different in terms of he's approaching, he's retreating, he's doing so many different things. He's approaching in the air, approaching on the ground, and forcing the air dodge out by Lima. Hit the, oh, okay, I didn't think he had another uppy for some reason. But still had lag. Lima very close to dying right now. We did see down to up smash work at around this percent, so we do know that it can be the stock. Weak nair into forward air is gonna be the stock. The reverse 3-0 by Anarchy, and again making the record about 4-15, so doing really well there to advance into winners finals where he beat Yeast 3-0, and to advance into grand finals where he had to get his run back on Jackal. And by him get the run back, I mean Jackal got the run back technically, because typically when you say the run back, it's the person that loses the first time, and Jackal lost the first time. So let's go to grand finals. Jackal, after making the monster losers run, is back here in grand finals versus Anarchy. We have New Jersey versus South Carolina / Newfoundland, so shoutouts Canada, shoutouts the least populated region of Canada as far as I'm aware. Back air dash attack, not going to be the combo. This is going to be a very different matchup, right? Because even though Wolf does have the ability to be passive, it's not like the main game plan. So we're going to see some bigger combos and definitely more of a close quarters fight because he doesn't have the insane burst option of ABK. So going to get fair nair there. Jackal, of course, one of the strongest players to come out of the Northeast. You have, of course, like the super strong players that we all know at this point, like Tweak, DeBuzz, and then of course now Syrup is like super high on Lumi rank, but Jackal is definitely up there with the best of them. Gets the up smash anti-air on the lack of air dodge there, because of course if you air dodge you do get punished by down tilt up smash, so not a bad thing for Jackal to go for, but Anarchy was ready, and that's immediately going to be the first stock at Snowman percent. Who gets the up B tech chase? That is something that one of my students have done for a long time. It is so good. It covers a lot of options, and of course that up B kills ridiculously early. Nair dash attack. Sorry, Nair grab dash attack. It's going to be some good damage, but Anarchy, of course, on a character that doesn't have a frame 1 air dodge, is going to be a lot more effective at his combos because, of course, Wolf only has a frame 2 air dodge, but it also stales, whereas Bats Within and, Foresight from Mithra don't stale, which is one of the reasons they are so broken. It's not because it's just frame 1, because sometimes, it doesn't stale ever. No matter how many times they air dodge, no matter how many times they roll, it is always going to be frame 1 there, which is the rough thing. But right now, Jackal has kind of accumulated quite the large lead here. Doesn't get the tech chase there with the dash attack, but is going to get a punish on that up smash. Footstool there, tried to get a double footstool. Oh my goodness, that would have been ridiculous there. And Jackal going to maintain this position and get more damage, so this will be a lot of moves will start killing now for Wolf. Honestly, Wolf kind of has a similar thing to the other characters, being the other two that we covered here, Greninja and Bayo, that sometimes he kills ridiculously early with things like fair back air, of course, like Bear Wolf Flash, but sometimes the character can struggle to kill if the players are playing safe enough in neutral, because his aerials aren't really going to kill except for like up air in advantage, and then of course a back air. And of course, up smash is frame 13 or something, so it's very slow. Up tilt, though, will get the kill there with that scooping hitbox, so that is going to be still another stock lead for Jackal. Fair grab gonna miss there on Greninja, so gonna reverse the position. Weird little interaction there. Is he gonna live still? No, okay, but still 24%. That was a weird interaction with like the drag in. It hit the wall, but then missed also. That was kind of strange. I don't blame Jackal for quote unquote missing the tech and also directional air dodging there. That was very weird. You do have a mix up there. No double jump right now on Wolf. If you just get no, I thought he was gonna go for another uppy. I guess didn't want to risk getting side B spiked off stage, which again, I don't necessarily blame him for. Triple fair into up air though, triple fair into double up are going to be like 55% or something like that for Wolf, and has Anarchy at 91. Nice short hop nair there, because of course you can meet Greninja in the air because all of his aerials other than back air are quite slow. So if you expect him to jump, you can just kind of jump with him and do it faster as long as he's not drifting away from you in spacing. Yep, nice back air though by, no, not going to be a punish there with the up smash. Down tilt up smash will kill here, I'm pretty sure, hence why we see Anarchy go for it a couple of times, which is a bit scary to think of if you are Jackal, because you're like, well, I just need one hit, but then if you can't get that one hit, then it might be the game over for you in the opposite direction. Again, I love that Anarchy kind of like prioritizes center stage a lot, because it's like, hey, well, I know that I can get a hit and send you off stage and potentially get a ledge trap or a forward throw or something like that. He's just really like, whatchamacallit, principled, I feel like, in his play, which is amazing to see. Trying to use these early nairs to hit Jackal for also jumping at him, because especially at this point Jackal mostly wants to use back air to try to get some type of kill, and we see it there a couple times. Gonna get the parry F tilt, not going to be the kill though from center, and that's one of the reasons why Anarchy is playing in center. Gets the nair, doesn't hit the fair, doesn't hit the air dodge with the fair. He landed a little bit too early because of course that awkward fall speed and jump for Greninja is sometimes so annoying. Up B, not gonna hit and make the recovery more awkward. We have such an intense last hit here, which I know technically 112 isn't necessarily last hit, but that is gonna be the dash attack. Game 1 for Jackal. That was crazy. We are actually counter-picking this set, so we do have Town and City. Hoping to get these closer side blast zones means early kills for Greninja, and also these side platforms in this position can actually be very, very good for Greninja because that his full hop up air just kind of lands up there, so you can get some really early extensions with your combos as well as potential later hits with something like full hop up air into like jump forward air from platform. So very scary. Jackal has to be very careful about that. But at the same time, Wolf gets early kills here with, you know, fair back air, down smash, forward tilt, etc. So there's a lot of things that benefit Wolf here too. This is one of his better stages as well. Greninja also does generally like FD, so maybe he's trying to get something with this FD variant in between the two transformations that he really likes. Gets a drag down there. No, just goes for the full up air. Just gonna stay solid with advantage. There's the forward air. Gonna try to hit air dodge, but no, Jackal swinging down with that Wolf nair. Jackal just trying to be really weird with position and get these back airs for eventually Anarchy approaching, and that's exactly what he does. I was literally in the process of saying it before, but then he got the kill before I finished saying it. I swear that was what I was gonna say, chat. Dash attack forward air will be the kill though, and that's the early kill percents we are talking about. That is why you play Town and City. Okay, gets the early aerial with the back air. That's what I'm talking about. That's kind of the adaptation for Jackal doing early jump nairs and jump fairs against the Greninja slow aerials, is then just use your fast Greninja aerial with back air. But of course, that'll needs you to be facing the opposite way. And of course, you do need, you know, Jackal to still jump, because now if you're jumping early with back air, you don't even have a landing hitbox that's coming out. So then Jackal can kind of stay on the ground and be pressuring there. I love that offstage pressure, speaking of pressure, by Anarchy. Not able to get the back air, but still I love those positions that he's not scared to go for, because if he's right there, it is automatically the kill. Forward smash, no, down tilt, tried to go for up smash, but Jackal did DI that down tilt away, so was able to get out of the range for it. Nair, forward air, not gonna combo, and finally gets the air dodge. Jackal's been swinging down a lot, so he was like, maybe I should not do that. And of course, the one time he air dodges, that's the one time he's punished, but fair back air, not gonna be the sweet spot. Bear, not correct spacing by Jackal, and not gonna get the 2-frame, so we do have Anarchy live to see another day. Can he get some damage, or is Jackal just gonna close out the stock? Not gonna get that 2-frame again. Uh-oh. Yeah, has to air dodge there. Oh, try to get another footstool. I love that Anarchy's going for these footstools. Back air, again, sour spot, so it's not going to kill. Up smash, that will be the stock for Jackal. Do y'all say sour spot or weak hit? I'm curious. Leave it down in the comments down below. And while you're down there, of course, don't forget to subscribe. I've waited for the CTA for like half an hour in the video because the Lima set took so long. So please subscribe. Trying to catch these landings, both players at last stock, so we do have a very tense position here. Of course, only a couple more hits until Anarchy is you know, has Jackal at death percent. I mean, again, especially at the ledge here, things like weak nair fair, down tilt fair, dash attack fair will straight up be the kill near the edge. Back air again, catching the jump timings for Jackal. I love to see it. That's going to be dash attack. Not going to be the fair. Could have been potentially something off of that tech chase there, but not going to get it. Ledge trap, nothing. Down throw, trying to get a DI in, not going to hit it. Jackal being very correct in DIing away. That's going to be a hit. Fair. Doesn't get the turnaround. That could have been the back air. I think that would have been the back air had he inputted it correctly. And so Anarchy very lucky because that was the stock. No double jump right now, has to side B, but I think Anarchy accidentally landed on the side plat, but a back air there, still not going to be the kill, going off stage so far for this edge guard, but still not going to hit it. And now at this point, I'm more nervous if I'm Anarchy, just because I know Wolf has so many kill confirms, but the barely outspacing for Anarchy gets the forward air on that nair, and that is going to be 1-1. PS2 going to be the stage that Jackal won game 1. Again, very tense game 1, so let's see what adaptations we see. We've already seen the early back airs come out. Yep, again, we see it for Anarchy, just not respecting the aerial space of Wolf and making Wolf have to do these ground whiff punishes. But again, if it goes to the game of ground whiff punishes, Greninja's like arguably the best character in the game at it, or one of the best characters at ground whiff punishing in the entire game. So that's the game that kind of Anarchy wants to be in, but he has to make sure he conditions Jackal correctly to only feel like he can be on the ground because of all these back airs hitting. And yeah, now Anarchy just immediately kind of switching is like, hey, well, now I can jump because you aren't doing the early aerials. And yeah, this is such an interesting little back and forth of what they're expecting to do. Up tilt back air. No landing option for Jackal, just decides to empty land. And again, early aerials, hits the double jump. There's going to be a mashed aerial. I was going to say the air dodge, but Jackal knowing, hey, you've hit me the couple times I've air dodged, like the only times I've air dodged. So I'm not doing that. I'm just going to swing. Trying to get some pressure with back air, but not going to hit it. The outspacing by Anarchy is very nice right now. No shuriken really coming out for Anarchy either, just being like, hey, I'll just use my movement. I don't need my projectile. Gets Jackal to swing with that up smash, but not going to be a huge punish, but forward tilt almost gets the kill. Up B gonna make it a little bit weird. Oh no, he just had to go too low to avoid that water and, you know, potentially mess up his recovery, that he just ends up dying. Again, back air, a little bit delayed there, so he was still able to actually get you know, a combo off of it because he wasn't just like in the air straight up. Again, tried to go for another footstool. I love that option because, I mean, again, if it works, he's dead immediately. So I do like, you know, I've been going for it as well with Brawler. It is just like a surprise option to edgeguard, especially for characters that are fast folly. And Greninja, of course, is a bit of a fast faller. But ooh, nice read on that ledge jump into the down air dodge. Jackal knew, because that is one of the hardest things to actually hit if you are playing reactionary. Maybe it was just a read, I'm not 100% sure. But Jackal evening up the stocks, but still 73% down is quite a lot. That's going to be Nair grab, solid damage, and now Jackal is in the lead, has had a fantastic second stock, great pressure, just solid combos overall, and Anarchy not being correct on any of these aerial reads that we've seen him be for like the last game and a half. There it is, that's the early back air we're talking about. Oh, almost hits the neutral get up. A fair is going to outspace the potential dash up nair that Jackal did, and that's going to be the hit, and that is going to... Oh no, he had a double jump the whole time. I didn't realize he had a double jump, so beautiful saving of resources by Jackal. Knows that that is so important in this matchup. Tech chase doesn't get the back air, barely off. So not going to be the kill, and now we have both characters trying to just mash their strong aerials to get kills, and up smash is going to work on that empty jump by Anarchy. So Jackal up the stock in this game 3. After being down quite a lot, in my opinion. God, I love this game. It's so good. Watching some of these matchups is just so fun, so intricate. Nair down tilt, not going to be anything right now, but still solid pressure. Just sometimes all you need is the edge trapping and just the repetitive positions of just slightly getting, you know, 10, 15, 20% over and over and over again. Suddenly your opponent's at 90 and then you can get one single read. We tried to with the forward smash, and that's just going to be the stock potentially. Tried to get the down smash 2-frame, not going to do it. Anarchy needs something big to bring this back. He needs to not only get the stock, but then have a great advantage. He tries to go for down throw raw back air, not going to be it. Holding down at the very end of that up B to make sure the final hit happened, and then of course, such a strong move. It untachables 2-1 for Jackal with a 2 stock after he was down first stock at like 89% or something, so huge for him. If I'm Jackal, I'm feeling confident, but I feel like at this point, 1, you're going to counterpick back to Town and City, but 2, you have to go back to that ground game if you are Anarchy. That is like the bread and butter for Greninja. I feel like you have to start with the ground game and then develop everything else as you see if it is working or not. But right now, Jackal does have a great ledge position. This is so difficult to get around sometimes. I mean, Wolf is a very good ledge trapper and tried to get a read there, not going by the reaction. That is going to let Anarchy get back, but messed up the dash tag, got forward tilt, so that's not going to be the damage you want to see if you are a Greninja player or an Anarchy fan. Gets the Nair jab, tech chase, gets the dash tag, back air. Is he going to be able to get the stock? Up B, not going to mess up the recovery there. Oh, of course, when the ground game, you do have the ability to laser a lot if you are Jackal. So that's another piece of the puzzle of this, matchup that I'm not sure how it works. Gets the dash attack, the lingering dash attack, like late dash attack on that, I believe it was neutral get up. So that is beautiful stuff by Anarchy there. And of course, if you're going to get that, it is going to be a little bit easier to combo if you're a couple of frames into the move. So that is first stock for Anarchy. So Jackal, yet again, has to make another comeback if he wants to reset this bracket. Well, I thought I was going to go for a tech chase, maybe like Nair F smash or something, but Jackal, beautiful auto cancels consistently on these back airs. That's going to be a forward throw to maintain this ledge position, which he has got a lot out of, especially in the last game. Try to get the double jump, but not going to. And again, going to retain position. He wants center because moves like that suddenly won't kill you, which in my opinion is so important. Living this extra bit as Greninja is so important, considering you can just like blow people up with a single hit, especially a character with a bad recovery. Forward smash not going to hit. Jackal, of course, very smartly drifting backwards after that air dodge, knowing the forward smash was death if he got hit by it. Gets the read though on the roll away. Down tilt into up smash, going to be about 30%. Putting Jackal firmly into death percent for a lot of confirms there, and expected to dash forward. Up tilt up air is not going to be the kill. Again, good DI by these players to avoid these up air cross-ups. But a forward tilt on the neutral get up. Again, ledge trapping is the name of the game currently in this set, and right now Anarchy is getting slightly more off of it than Jackal is, so we do have a 2-stock lead. 1-stock lead, my bad, I'm sorry, Jackal. He gets a back air tech chase with the, no, it doesn't, try to get a landing hit with like an up tilt or something like that, I think is what got stuffed out. But again, Wolf's aerial's big, so sometimes it's hard to hit him out of them. We see it there again with the Nair, double fair by Jackal, trying to get this back air to get an early kill to make this comeback a little bit easier. Both characters just full hop and double jumping all over the place. Up throw, not going to get the up air. I guess maybe didn't react to the hit correctly. Parrying the Nair, knowing that Jackal has been landing with aerials most of the time. So he's starting to parry that. That can be really scary, especially if Anarchy wins this game, because he's winning, right? Like I would think, obviously, Anarchy wins the set because I'm covering it, but you know, in theory, it's like, oh, someone's starting to parry my moves. That can be a problem for later, especially considering Anarchy was winning, does win. That is a 2-stock, as a reverse 2-stock, basically, from the previous game. And now we have to think of Jackal. Well, I'm getting parried from my landing aerials, which means that he can get things like down tilt up smash or dash attack forward air, dash attack up air, whatever you need at any percent. So this is very scary for honestly both players, because if you start, trying to parry and then you get air dodged on and you're just going to miss your advantage, that can be a problem. But it is very scary for both players. Game 5, if Anarchy wins, we go home as Anarchy the victor, and if Jackal wins, it resets the bracket. Got a nice tech chase there, good damage. Wolf's low percent is definitely, I think, a bit better than Greninja's, because he's just going to get consistently like 50 or 60, whereas Greninja gets like 25 or 30 with advantage. But I think that's just a little bit better for Wolf. Nice, again, back airing early on these jumps. It is something that has been so important for Anarchy. The games he's winning, the air war, which again, sometimes you have to mix in the ground game. But again, another early back air on these jumps. He is swatting out every single one of Jackal's jumps, but not swatting out his landing aerials, even though we did see the parry at the end of that game 4. So something you got to pay attention to. Nice back air. Jackal does have the position, trying to just get an F tilt 2 frame, not going to hit it. Nair, forward air. I don't think Jackal burned his jump. The water almost getting in the way, but still, we are fine right now if you are a Jackal fan. Trying to get an up tilt anti-air. Very scary to do against something like a Wolf backer that will just explode you across the entire stage. Actually gets around Jackal, gets a forward air, and then gets a back air off stage. This was beautiful positioning here. And I think actually like the first backer that has really hit in this position. I don't quite know why he shined. Maybe he was trying to get the shine invincibility to go through the back air. I'm not 100% sure there. Because it's not like it stalls like Fox's, so I would love to know what was going on in his brain, but doesn't get a hit after that down air up smash out of shield, though will be the hit and will be the kill. We do have 2 stocks apiece, only 11% on Jackal. That's basically 0, so it's nothing to worry about. Laser for 14% because it hit the gun hitbox as well. Again, these early back airs from Anarchy have been huge. Like you do need to see like more dashbacks from Jackal, but at the same time, you don't want to give up that space because Anarchy's edge trapping has been so good. It is a really, really fine line that you have to hit, and that's going to be so many up airs and a lot of good percent. And there's a whiff punish there with the forward tilt. Tried to get the ledge jump again, but not going to hit it. So right now, Jackal at 83%. That is, I think, down tilt up smash percent. Maybe not because Wolf's a little heavy. Now it definitely is down tilt up smash percent. Maybe with no rage still, I could still be wrong, but it's getting very, very close. And yeah, Jackal before that laser wasn't really able to get anything for about half a minute or so. Tech Chase gets the grab on the platform. What is happening? Ooh, now he's reading the landings very, very well. Anarchy just in control right now of that game. Basically a flawless second stock, got hit by 2 different lasers, and that was literally all the damage. So Anarchy had a great stock. Jackal needs something to answer back, and he does with the fair backer on the edge. Oh my goodness, Anarchy smiling because this is some good-ass Smash Ultimate right here. This is good-ass Smash Ultimate. Game 5 in Grand Finals. Anarchy 1 stock away from winning the tournament, and Jackal 1 stock away from, hey, we gotta play this out. Another set. Again, these early back airs, but again, that was a full hop one, so slightly different, but still Anarchy winning the air-to-air game overall. But when Wolf is able to get a whiff punish, it has been huge, so both players have to be very careful. There's going to be Nair dash attack into back air, going to be good damage for Anarchy, so about an even game. Nair fair is going to make the percent in Jackal's favor, though. Parry, no, just trying to avoid the Nair entirely, but gets a Nair there. No double jump right now on Jackal, but isn't going to get hit, so he does get his resources back, and we do get back to neutral. Laser not going to do anything. Shuriken, though, actually catching the double jump, so honestly, that would have been an easy panic for most players, but Jackal a little bit too calm for that at the moment. Back air not going to hit. Anarchy again with that air-to-air superiority. I don't think he has time for the parry. Misses a dash for the up smash. Down smash is going to hit, but it's going to be the back hit and the back hit sour spot, ironically. Nair fair still has double jump, so this is scary. Is this going to be the edge guard to win the tournament? No, it's not. In the corner position, Jackal needs center. No double jump. Try to get a footstool out of shield. Not going to be anything but the weird Trump back air. Not going to be the kill. Oh my god. Okay, forward air misses there, barely, was off by like a frame or 2, so very, very, dude, this is so tense. If I was playing this, my heart would be beating it like I would have 170 BPM right now. This is insane. Jackal trying to slow the game down. A Nair, not going to be the kill. Up air there will be stuck, and Jackal doesn't swing down. Was scared of swinging down, was scared of air dodging because that is an easy way to actually get hit in that position by a landing aerial, because if you air dodge here, then Greninja just goes short hop into fast fall forward air, so I don't blame him for not air dodging. He doesn't Nair there either, so he doesn't hit him out, and that is going to be Anarchy with the victory, double eliminating Jackal, again beating Yeast and Lima, as well as I think Lol Yoshi in the bracket, so quite the run from him. Good stuff. And suddenly there's a lot more stuff in my background, but yeah, good stuff to Anarchy, doing Newfoundland proud. Of course, South Carolina is his current home in terms of school and in terms of Winthrop, so dude, the Winthrop boys are just so good. I love the Collegiate Smash. Let me know if you want me to do a video on the Collegiate Smash. I can definitely cover one of the crew battles or something. That would be a lot of fun. Or, hey, if the Collegiate people, if you want me to commentate, I can commentate it. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, anyway, social media and partner stuff is down below. Let me know who else you want me to watch. I'm probably going to be covering some guy's run here, the Pichu player, because people love watching the Pichu. As always, social media and partner stuff is down below, and I will see you all next time. Peace.